hair care. So today, this beautiful goddess has come in and we are going to do a texturizer. What is a texturizer? A texturizer, texlaxing, all of that. Basically, it is softening of the curl pattern, utilizing relaxer, whatever you want to use. A lot of these people try to play it like, oh, they're not utilizing relaxer to do texturizing. It is one and the same, all determined by how long you leave it on the hair. So for her, it's going to be left on her hair for really just the application, and then we're going to rinse it out. Reason being is she has two different textures. So her top, because she wears protective styles, is a little more elongated. So that area does not need to be texturized. And this is something that I tell people all the time. You have to look at the textures of the hair. So her and I spoke during our consult, and she wants to be able to wear her hair in wash and goes. She wants to be able to work out and still have healthy hair. So we've come with a happy medium of this being the best bet. At first I told her no, texturizing wouldn't work. And then we got under here. And when I touched it, I said, okay. So we're going to break this down where we're not actually going to texturize her top. I will only texturize the root area slightly because I know that that is complete new growth, but we're not going to touch the longer version or longer portion of the hair in the crown. We're going to texturize all of back here. So you guys just sit back, relax. What I'm using is a Firm to do my texturizer. As you guys know, I do not recommend doing this at home. This is really for me just sharing for you guys to know exactly how this works. And if this is something that you need done, you definitely would know how to advise your stylist when you go for your consult. So in my actual relaxer, I mixed in our Goddess Hair Repair. That is actually my softener. That's what I'm using to soften or cut my relaxer strength. Did about 20 drops of the Goddess Hair Repair Serum. Of course, you know, you can use it as a standalone, but I put it into my actual relaxer because even though I'm doing it as a texturizer and I didn't have to, I still wanted to utilize that to soften the hair and also soften or cut strength in the relaxer. So we are going to get started. You guys will hear me say relaxer a lot, but I'm only doing a texturizer, so you'll see exactly what I mean. Can you take your earrings out, please? I'm going to have her remove her earrings because I have to move really quickly and I'm liable to pull on them, so I don't have any insurance, y'all. Okay, so with a texturizer, how this works is you have to be extremely quick. Okay, you got me looking and supposed to be at work. Sorry. So with a texturizer, guys, you're going to notice that I'm not going to be able to read for just a second. I'm going to have to do this part really, really quickly. This is why I don't recommend doing this at home. It takes knowledge and skill. A lot of hairstylists also do not understand this concept. This is why texturizers turn into relaxers just that quick. But you'll see exactly what I mean. So you guys just sit back and watch. I'm not going to be speaking too much. Just pay attention, okay? So in a texturizer, I'll be using my hand. That is the fastest for this, and that's the only way to get through this. You will see a lot of pulling. That's only because I'm moving really, really quickly. This is kind of a messy process, so make sure you have on a cape. Please put a cape on your client. This is not a towel type service. And at the end of the service, she's still getting a silk press. Why? Because she needs to get a trim. And you guys know, like I said in my previous videos, I do not trim textured or curly hair. That is not a true trim, and that is going to do her no justice. So for her hair, I will not be using a comb. Sometimes in the texturizer you can use a comb, but because I know that her hair is a little bit straighter in certain places, I don't want to use a comb because it'll elongate it too much. So I'm just going to use my hands. So I'm kind of, I guess you call it finger detangling while I'm texturizing, only because I don't want to alter her curl pattern too much. I don't want to manipulate it too much. It can go straight really quickly. Do you want your hairline a little straighter? So she wants her hairline a little bit straighter. So I'm still going to use my relaxer mixed with my Goddess Hair Repair Serum, but I'm going to smooth her hairline slightly, only because she wants that area to be a little bit straighter, a little more tamed. I guess that's the best word to say.
Tamed,
Yeah, tamed, like we're taming animals or something. Tamed, yeah. And then for those of you who are new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you can get my lives. As you guys know, I come on almost every day, especially if I'm at work. I'm almost like addicted to something. I don't know. Hi, my name is Crystal and I like you too.
Confession.
Hey, you have to confess your problem. All right, so we've already gotten through about 90% of this texturizer. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to the top, but all I'm gonna do on the top is literally texturize her roots by just laying it on the root. I'm not gonna put it on her hair at the crown. Once I finish her crown area, we're actually going to go over to the shampoo bowl and I'm going to shampoo her. I'll take you guys with me. I just have to transition and see that part of the process. And then after we're done, we'll talk products, all of that good stuff. Man, your hair smells like oatmeal.
Really?
Her hair smells like oatmeal.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
That's good. At least I didn't say your hair smells like crap. No, her hair smells like oatmeal, guys. All right. Are we there? Nope, we still got a little bit right here. So you guys see me moving quick because guess what? We are still using a product that is made to make the hair straight, but we are manipulating it to work and make the hair curly. So you are going to go over to the shampoo bowl for me. So I do not rinse with gloves on. I'm going to take you guys with me. Come with me. Thank you. I'll take it. Oh, yeah. Gotta move quick, people. Gotta move quick. There we go. Are we there? Okay, we're there. Is it okay for me to pull it down in your face? Okay. So she said it's okay for me to point it in her face so you can see. There we go. I'll read your questions after, guys, only because I have to move extremely quick with this. Okay, so we have completed the texturizing phase. We're going to shampoo her or rinse her. And it has to be very quick with this part. And we're using, make sure you're using lukewarm to warm water. So a lot of the instruction that I'm giving, this is more for stylists who are doing this service. Please keep in mind, I do not recommend you do this at home. I'll read your questions after, guys. So everybody, if you ask a question, don't worry. I will answer you. I'll go back through and answer all questions when I'm done. But I have to be like, I'm not hurting you, am I?
No, you're
okay.
good.
Because I'm trying to be really quick. So we wanted her hairline to be a little straighter, but she still has texture in her hairline. It's just laid. All right. And then my sink decided it wanted to back up today, which was not good. So we're going to wait for that to go down. All right, so even though we're doing a texturizer, we are using a relaxer system to achieve texture. I'm gonna have you tilt up just a little bit. So you see her hair has texture. These straight ends we're actually going to be taking off anyway because those are ends that needed to come off. But if you notice, her curl pattern is elongated, but she still has texture. Hence the reason we call it a texturizer. Okay, come back. So we're going to condition her first. Every system is different. You still have to follow the recommendations of that system. For this system, we condition first and then we neutralize. Texturizers still have to be neutralized. So don't ever get a texturizer and then you just go and just use regular shampoo. No. You have to restore the pH. You have to put it in some type of balance. So the difference is when you condition first, and you can't do this with every system. When you condition first, the cuticle is wide open. So the hair is taking in all of that conditioner's goodness, every drop of it. And now you see the reason why I did not want to texturize her top, because her curl pattern is already loose. And if I put texturizer here, this hair would have gone straight. And at this phase of the actual service, I cannot stimulate or scratch her scalp. I can only just merely rub the conditioner in, massage it, because she is not neutralized. And even though it wasn't a full-on relaxer, she can still get irritated. Yes, honey. Can I touch you up a second? Look at the texture here. Yes.
I can't wait to see it.
Look at that. And then once we take off these bad ends here, that hair is just going to go and have a very nice pattern. Like I said, if a texturizer is done right, this baby is like luxury, magic. Now I'm not scratching her scalp with the comb. I'm literally just combing through her actual hair just to distribute some of the conditioner. Keep in mind, I'm using a wide tooth comb on purpose. And mind you, her hair was tangled before we started, right? All we did was pull her twist out and do the texturizer. And look how it is now. It's so easy to comb through. And all she has is some conditioner. I have done nothing else. Beautiful. All right, come on back for me. So we're now going to do the shampoo phase. We're still using lukewarm water. And then for those of you who are stylists, just make sure you get the nape of the neck really good and also behind the ear. And then this thing that you guys see me using is called an Eco Head. This actually filters hard water and makes it a little softer by removing all of the impurities, the magnesium, calcium, everything. So those are good shower heads to have if you are a stylist, especially. They're not made for at home yet, but I definitely would like to get an Eco Head at home. I'm not getting paid to sponsor this, but it's more just for information because I see that it's something that definitely can be utilized for our hair. Hard water, it sucks. And Florida has horrible water. So now I can manipulate her scalp. I can give her a good scrub. And she's like, good. She's like, with the neutralizer. Even though the texturizer was not on her scalp for long, I want to show you guys something. So this neutralizer has a color indicator. If you notice, it is a pale pink. that means that she needs to be neutralized. So that's the reason why I tell people, make sure you go to a stylist for stuff like this. Don't do this at home. So after neutralizing, we're going to just put a comb-through conditioner on her hair. We're not going to deep condition her. Her deep condition was actually the texturizer or the relaxer system that I used to texturize her. They have their own conditioning treatment. So now what we're doing is utilizing the neutralizer to close the cuticle and restore the pH balance in her hair. Still itchy?
At the top a little bit. Yeah, right there.
Better?
Mm-hmm.
So because my sink is not cooperating, I'm just elevating her head slightly. I don't want to keep her hair in the neutralizer water. So sometimes you just have to improvise. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna put a little bit of conditioner. Okay, so in her case, this is the final conditioner. This is really going to be more of a comb through, detangle, just in case. So I'm utilizing some of our hair repair and strengthening conditioner. Set up for me just a little bit. I'm just going to put some on. I'm only using this to ensure that I detangle her before we go back to my chair. You're supposed to detangle every single time you do a condition. How does it smell?
It smells really good. Is it lavender?
Yes.
I don't like it.
So I asked her, how does it smell? She says it smells good. And she knew it was lavender. Most people are like, that smells like eucalyptus.
I love lavender.
So even with a texturizer, you notice she still has body in her hair. That is the goal. A texturizer should not have the hair like this. It should still have body. It should still be fluffy. Okay? It should still have, hence the word texture. Texture. Come on back from me. All right, so we're gonna rinse her with cold water. The water's gonna be cool, okay?
Okay.
The cold water is going to help lock in the shine, keep her hair detangled. But I'm not gonna manipulate the hair anymore because I did just detangle her. So I'm going to literally move the hair in the direction that the water is going. Now because I'm gonna blow her out, I'm not gonna leave any conditioner in her hair. But if you were just doing a wash and go, you don't have to rinse the conditioner out in this phase, but actually leave it in. Set up for me. All right, let's get a towel. Nice. All right, set up for me. Okay, guys, I'm gonna bring you guys back up. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. So now she's actually gonna go under the dryer to dry because remember, we are doing a silk press so I can trim her. But can you guys see her texture? And once these ends come off, it's gonna really pop out. So all that kinky hair has now been softened. So we're gonna spray her with a little bit of leave-in conditioner. Make sure you distribute it really well. And then we're gonna take our wide tooth comb. And for drying purposes, I always let them air dry under a dryer instead of blow drying because you don't want to change the curl pattern. And that's how some people find out that they get heat damage. So all I'm gonna do is divide her hair into a couple partings and then put her under the dryer with some rinse. And then when she's about 60 to 70% dry, then I will blow dry her. So really easy stuff. She still looks natural. Her hair isn't bone straight. Now she can actually comb through the back. Which we could not do before this. So this is a huge success.
Yes.
And then I'll answer you guys' questions before I cut the live, and then I'll come back with part 2 when we straighten her out and trim her. Look at that. Hey, she has a little curl. Alright, so this is the last twist. See? Alright, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put her under the dryer and then I will answer any questions that you guys might have asked over the past couple of minutes. Check this out first. All right, let's see what questions you had. Let's see. Why not the crown? The reason we didn't do her crown because she actually already has an elongated pattern in the top, and if I do a texturizer up there, it's going to make her go straight, so then it's no longer a texturizer. When you get a chance, if you can share what a good over-the-counter conditioner and moisturizer is. Mine's, actually, it is the hair repair and strengthening shampoo. It is on pre-sale right now. If you go online, you can use code regrowth and save $10. The ear, the left ear. Okay, don't know what that means. Perm is still on it. No, that's shampoo. That wasn't relaxer, and it's not perm. It's relaxer. But that was just shampoo. There's nothing there. Okay, anyhow. All right, guys. So if there's no questions, I'll come back for part 2 when it's time to blow her out, trim her, style her, so you guys can see that she still has texture in her hair. And texturizers are not all bad, okay? So don't let anyone tell you that texturizers are bad. Texturizers are this, texturizers are that. If they're used properly, they will do the job. So for those of you who are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button down below. Give me a thumbs up if this video was of any use to you. Share, share, share. See you guys in part 2. See you later.